Yeah, okay. So you don't have your gun drawn. I think that has a reason though. I mean, I know we're in so-called hot pursuit of the dude in the red jacket, but let's just see what happens if I draw my gun, alright? Yeah. I expected as much, but right, fine. So we can't draw a weapon inside because the orange-haired dude won't like it. And if we go over there though, we haven't been over there. Let's see what happens.
Sod off. You've got no appointment and you've got no warrant.
Right, so when you're staring at this girl, can I get in then? I guess that would be more difficult, really.
Sod off, McCoy. I've got no time for you.
Right, so you don't really want to. And right now you're not glaring and drooling at the girl's legs, so maybe you should do that. I mean, every time I go towards a girl, you seem to be going there as well.
Not the talkative type.
Look, see? And now you're staring at her, so now I can get to this chair. Yeah, it's just a simple mechanic, really. You just need to distract the guard. Oh, there he is. Now, what did you say about me not being who I think I am? Come on, talk, dude.
Early. How's it hanging?
Thick, slick, and hard as a brick. How's yours, General?
Your man gave me a hard time out there.
Yeah, I like Hanoi, but I can't deny his sphincter's a little tight.
What's on tap tonight?
Classy shows all evening, General. You're going to be able to cut diamonds down there or your money back.
For some reason, he sounds different.
Early.
I'm working right now, General. Ask me later.
Hey, Early.
I'm working right now, General. Ask me later.
Alright, fine. That's odd though. He sounds different compared to the dude who was out there in the other bar. And now he says he's working, so he can't talk, but he could talk just, you know, well, on the other side of the street. Which...
Hey, Early.
I'm working right now, General. Ask me later.
Okay, you know what? Maybe if we change our stance to a little bit more aggressive.
Early.
I'm working right now, General. Ask me later.
Alright, no, that's not working really, so we'll put it back to Shirley, but... Alright, maybe she has something to say. Alright, nothing. Well, that would be just... No, I can't really do anything over there. I can't talk to you guys either. Oh, wait, where you're going?
Ladies and gentlemen, yours truly, the ever-brilliant Early Q presents the wondrous, mysterious Hecuba, singing and performing the sacred Thanatos dance of the ancient swamp.
Alright, yeah, I figured as much. Him walking over there means that we can now go, you know, right after him. Hey, isn't that a dragonfly? Yeah. You indeed do have a dragonfly suit. Haven't we seen the dragonfly before as jewelry on, well, at least in the crime scene where Sadiq shot Eisendollar? I sure believe so. That can't be a coincidence. I mean, that is just too much of a coincidence to be... No, so... They're involved. This whole place stinks. The owner telling... you know, us... that he knows more about our... Man, by the way, hear this beat. But that he knows more about me than I know myself. Pretty much implying the whole Moonbus situation. And then seeing a dragonfly girl, or a girl in a dragonfly suit. I don't know, I think that's way too much coincidence to just, you know, be a coincidence. So... There's the stairs up there. Perhaps we should go over there, really. No, I mean... I don't really know where to go. Wow. Okay, so the VIP room down, looking all shiny and all that. And then up here, it looks like a garbage dump, really. You know, with cracks in the wall and a mess everywhere. And surprised there aren't any rats over here. Wow. So now, hold on a second. We are living in 2019, if I believe, right? That's only like 5 years from now. And this is how you project movies, really. I mean, we got virtual reality these days, and that's like 5 years in the past for you. Alright, I guess so. I mean, and that's even weird because, well, unless it's done on purpose like this, but if you got hover cars and all that, you know, in this, you know, the day this game was released, CDs were already out there, so I don't know, really, can't really do anything with it. There's no clues or oh, we can go up there. Let's see. Yeah, using invisible, you know, steps on the ladder. No. Right now, I really feel like we are in the garbage storage of this nightclub, of which, well, the name was probably out there on those neon signs, but I totally forgot what they were. And there's nothing we can do over here, so this is just a dead end then? Huh. Okay. I guess so. Can't I do anything with the wires over here? No. Alright, well, I guess not then. So this leads to nowhere. Where else could we go? I mean, this leads back. Is this like a doorway? No, I guess not. There's no back way over there. I can't talk to anybody in the audience. They're all like schnobs, you know, who visit regular. Can't go down. Oh, I can go over there. Let's see. Alright, so this is definitely the backstage area, alright? Okay, I don't really know if we're supposed to be here, but the dude in the red jacket is also gone, by the way. I haven't seen him anywhere, which I do find odd because he announced the show. And well, we can go over here. Let's see if the dude is over here then, alright?
That's strange. I didn't hear a knock.
I just wanted to say, wow, you were awe-inspiring.
Well, thank you very much, Mr.
McCoy, Ray McCoy.
Is there something I can do for you, Mr. McCoy?
Hey, a hot blonde woman. I mean, I would like to know what's your name. Is it Dektora by any chance? Actually, I mean, hold on a second. You've got to be kidding me. Dektor? No, it's probably no. It's probably not that. So, if that were to be true, and you bought the car for Sadiq and Clovis, then you're knee deep into this whole shenanigan. That would mean that we would. Hey, so any. Okay.
Is this pervo bothering you, Ms. Edcuber?
Intensely.
Wait a
I
minute.
didn't do anything.
How'd he get back here anyway? I'll teach him some manners, eh?
Oh. I guess we just waited around a little bit too long, you know, trying to think of stuff. Anyway, she isn't called Dektora, though just a thought, you know, crossed my mind, so I guess we would need to go get back to her and see what else we can dig up. And or maybe, you know, I mean, the dude in the red jacket, I think, has much more. I don't need a gun drawn really, but the dude in the red jacket is the one I really want to talk to. Maybe no, he isn't over here anymore. We can't go anywhere from over here, so... Yeah, I think that we were a little bit too slow with talking to her. So let's get back to her and see what she got to say. Right. Oh, of course, now we need to get past the dude. So yeah, we'll quickly repeat this trick once again. Go and stare at the beautiful ladies. No. Stare at the beautiful ladies, McCoy.
Not the talkative type.
No, we know that. But yeah, we're gonna talk to the blonde woman again, but this time we're going to be quite a bit quicker with her. I mean, we were just mulling things over, you know, possible leads and clues in that room. But yeah, there is kind of a time limit there. And I do want to ask her a few questions, like why the dragonfly suit? And who is her employer, you know, the dude in the red jacket, what does he know? And yeah, more of that stuff. Right, so here it was. Now McCoy, don't fumble it up, don't act like a little boy in front of a nice lady. And yeah. Now before, I mean, you know, so just so that we don't get booted out again, I did saw some green, you know, the arrow did went green at that thing on our desk, so I might want to check that out. But just, you know, if she is indeed called Dektora, then well, we need to be very careful around here, because we are kind of like, well, I mean, she's in league with the skin jobs, you know, with the replicants, and we are like complete anti-replicant. And she most likely knows that, since the Blade Runners are famous, of course, so we should be very careful around her and be prepared for gunfighting action, I feel. So, right, well, this time well prepared and all manned up, McCoy enters the building.
You again?
Yes.
What do you want now? Speak up before Hanoi comes back.
Right, we'll do
That's
so.
such an unusual belt. Is it antique?
They say it's from the last century. Those little creatures have always been my favorites.
Dragonflies?
Yes. And the whole class that contains them.
Tell you the truth, I'm from the LPD. I'd like to ask you a few questions if I could.
Is this about early Q? Because I could tell you.
Did any other pieces come with the belt?
I'm
What
sure
could
I
you
don't
tell
know what
me?
you mean.
Why didn't you finish your sentence? Look, see, this is the
The
thing.
flowers are beautiful.
And extremely rare.
Oh, your
They were a
voice.
gift from my lover.
That's a pretty card.
Please don't touch that. It's private.
Sorry.
Little boy
There's a
McCoy.
little test I'd like you to take.
Do you think I'm a replicant? Is that what this is about? If it's early Q, I'll help you any way you want.
Not exactly.
This is
McCoy.
insane. I have a family, a daughter, for heaven's sake. Look, I'm willing to testify against early Q. A replicant wouldn't do that, would it?
A replicant doesn't necessarily care about what happens to another replicant.
Then you must be a replicant.
I'm sure I'm not.
How do you know you're not a replicant? Did you ever take that test yourself?
Sure I did. Long time ago.
Don't replicants go around with false memories? Maybe somewhere along the line you killed a human, took his place, and your superiors don't even know about it.
Interesting idea. But I'm still going to give you the test.
Alright. Interesting. So... Well then, let's start off well, actually, I think that she's a pretty tough bugger, but it is very, very interesting how this turned out. Could she be a replicant? And her replies, I mean, the things we just mulled over, you know, in last night before we went to bed. Man, the game's putting it on heavy that we might be a replicant ourselves. Huh. Okay. Anyway, I think because she's talkative, you know, she's a good mouth. I think we're gonna start with the medium question with her. Oh yeah, of course, we first need to calibrate, right? So...
Reaction time is a factor in this, so please pay attention. Where do you live?
I don't see why you need to know that.
Alright. Well, in any case, like I was saying, we're gonna start with a medium question with her, because I think that, you know, being like someone who works in a nightclub, I think she's, well, you know, she can take a bit of pressure, so yeah.
Your child comes home with a black eye.
I'd ask him who did it, and I'd call the boy's mother.
No response at all. Maybe we would need to start with a soft one, because she wouldn't... No, we're gonna mount up the pressure and give her all we got.
You're going to die. It may be soon. Death. The grave. Rot. It may be soon. The readouts don't lie. You're scared. Don't worry. I won't tell anyone.
Now I know you don't write these questions. You don't really expect an answer, do you?
Got one. Thanks.
Right, I think we're gonna ask another high intensity one. But she's giving smart answers, really. Personally, I don't think that she is a replicant actually, but who knows. At least, you know, the result over here also kind of... Wait, what's this? Oh, I can't do anything. But personally, I think the result over here, you know, also showed that she was a little bit more human. Which is also what I think that
What
she
do you think it's like to be a replicant?
How would I know?
Huh. That's totally against what we just reasoned. I mean, well, it could be just plain disinterest, really, but, you know, she being a nightclub worker, or it's your typical skin job answer. Now let's ask another high pressure one, and then we'll switch it up a little bit. I mean, I don't think high intensity ones all the way is going to be very successful.
You're on a farm. You get into the pen to feed the pigs. In their excitement, the animals knock you down into the mud.
In this outfit?
Using a butcher knife, you slit the throat of the nearest sow. You're covered in blood as you stumble to your feet.
Well, that's a charming little scenario you've created. You make me sick.
I just read 'em.
She is definitely a replicant. I mean, 2 times right now the meter just exploded to the replicant meter. Yeah. Right, let's mix it up anyway and ask a low intensity one, and then straight back to high intensity questions.
You're crying. Why is that?
No, I'm not.
It's just a hypothetical situation.
I don't know. I suppose I'm unhappy. Perhaps someone has died. I don't cry very often.
I mean, every answer, except for the first one, especially, it just sounds so machine-like, so it could almost be like a computer response you get on the phone, you know, for these like well, automated replies you sometimes get, you know, when you call like a big corporation. Wow. Yeah, she's definitely a replicant. Let's ask another high intensity one.
Like my briefcase? Department issue. Baby hide. 100% genuine human baby hide.
That's horrible.
Very, very much skin job reaction. I think we're gonna get a result here that she is indeed a replicant. And if that is the case, then we're gonna have to put her down, really, because, yeah, those butterflies, I think that's enough of a connection to know that she is in league with Sadiq and Clovis. And if she is also a replicant, weren't there like 4 off-world replicants who came over here? We'd have all 4 of them. We'd have Lucy, who we, you know, in a cutscene promised not to hurt, and we haven't. But she, I mean, I don't know. We're gonna put her, I mean, it all depends really. But if she seems to be completely in league with Sadiq and Clovis. So yeah, we're gonna have to put her down. In any case, we're gonna ask another high intensity one and see what her response is like. But I have pretty much made up my mind, even though I thought at first that she would be human, but clearly she isn't.
You're watching an old movie. It shows a banquet in progress. The guests are enjoying raw oysters. The entree consists of boiled dog.
I'd walk out.
Right, let's mix it up. Let's ask a medium one. Even though we barely got any response, maybe now that she's like, well, pretty much at the end of the test, maybe we should just change it up, you know. Just so that we have a bit of variety. I mean, the response was pretty low on this question. So, then again, the medium, she didn't react good to. If she doesn't give any good, well, you know, strong reaction to a medium question, we're gonna ask a low intensity one afterwards, but we'll see what the response is to a medium one first.
You pour yourself a drink. Every time you finish one, you have another until you vomit. You wake up hungover and depressed.
Speaking from personal experience, Mr. McCoy?
Answer the question.
All right. There's nothing to do but wait for the hangover to pass.
Very business-like. I don't know. Let's ask another low intensity one. I mean, I feel that question was pretty much wasted. So, or a high intensity one. I don't know. For some reason, just because she's a nightclub worker, I feel like we should pressurize her more. So let's just go with that.
You rent a mountain cabin. On the walls, someone has hung old maps and Currier and Ives prints.
What are those?
Nature art. A deer's head is mounted above the fireplace. A full stag with developed horns.
Why would anyone hang a head on the wall? It was a different time then, wasn't it?
You saying that makes it okay?
Yeah, we got it.
Of course not.
Positive result. Subject is replicant.
There we
Test
go.
terminated.
I get it. You're some kind of sexual deviant.
No.
I'm finished with you.
What?
Get me the police?
What?
You're doing the right thing.
No.
Yes, this is an emergency.
You're a
Early
freaking
Q's
replicant.
Backstage. A customer is harassing me.
What?
Thank you.
Put that away. I'm a cop.
Now we wait.
Oh.
If your hand moves, I'll shoot.
Okay.
Oh.
Please don't
my.
talk. The sound of your voice grates on my nerves.
We waited there for a few minutes. Her
Oh
gun in her eyes never
my.
wavered. Any other mark, I'd have been a dead man. But if she was a replicant, she must not have known it if she was willing to call the police.
She is a replicant. We tested her, McCoy.
This a troublemaker? Put your hands on top of your head.
That's right. Ray McCoy, Rep Detect, BR 61661.
Never heard of you.
I report to Lieutenant Gouza. Call him.
I work for you? Let's go.
Where's your squad car?
Shut your mouth.
Which precinct are we going to?
I'll tell you which one.
Yeah. What?
This was no precinct house I'd ever been in, and I thought I'd been in them all. The grunt to my right had the beefy harness bull look down pat, and his twitchy partner in the suit looked like he was just itching to chainsaw a couple of kneecaps. Other than that,
Your
everything was
kneecaps.
hunky-dory.
Impersonating a police officer, huh? I guess the new Nexus models are a little more creative than the old ones.
I'm a Blade Runner. You don't believe me? Call Lieutenant Gouza.
There ain't no Gouza in the LPD.
Unless
What?
I've been walking around in a dream, there is.
That's what always bugs me. Yeah, the fact that these skin jobs always gotta live someone else's life.
No shit.
Just make the call, damn it.
You're just a piece of shit rep with memory implants of this Gouza guy, you understand?
Yeah.
That's impossible.
Rep ain't sounding
Damn
so
right, it's
creative now.
impossible.
You want to Voigt Kampf me? Be my guest.
Oh, very good. Very good. Very convincing. Where you been hiding? The Kipple? Gregorian bring you in? Who else is working that side of the pool these days?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What about that bastard selling all that stuff downtown?
Hey, shut your trap. I'll tell you something, McCoy. I don't even care how you go out. But I know you can feel pain. And on that account, I'm your man, see? You tell me about everyone you met through cars, and I'll guarantee you will go real easy.
Your breath smells like you wiped your ass with your teeth.
You're gonna wish you was neck
good
deep
one,
in an off-road
McCoy.
reactor vessel by the time I get through with you. Fire up the chair, Holly. You know what I'm gonna come back as in my next life? A priest. There's something holy about how good I am at this.
What? Oh my...
Freeze! Don't even go for it!
Wow. Oh! What the...
You got any idea how glad I am to see you?
No time for chit-chat, Slim. You want to save your ass, we gotta blow this joint right now.
Literally, wow. I mean, sure it's going to blow and all that, but before we continue, oh my, I mean, all of the things that just happened have to kind of like sink in here for a moment. So, we just tested this, well, I wouldn't say hooker, but this blonde girl who could very well be Dektora. And she turned out to be a replicant, in league with Sadiq and Clovis, based on the fact that she had a butterfly suit. And yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty obvious, you know, that's an easy connection to make. Then, after we found her positive, she pulled the gun on me and called in fake cops, because that's what they were really, fake cops. Man. If that isn't a crime worth putting down that replicant for, I don't know, but... And then, you know, Crystal comes to save us. Wow, we are... I mean, each and every time, she's like the saving grace. Every time things get hairy, she's out there to bust us out, you know, and catch the bad guys. And this time, again. Man. Anyway, I think that we need to get back to that joint and find that, well, I was about to say hooker, but really, you know, find the blonde woman and put her down, because, in all honesty, she just, well, she's a replicant, she needs to be put down, or she needs to be retired, as they call it in this game, and she just, well, she set us up. So, what we're gonna do is, we're going to get ourselves the... Yeah, these bullets. Alright. Good. Well, we'll run over there, following Crystal, and we will, well, I guess go over here. It's the only place I can think of going to. But oh my goodness, really? We just got arrested by fake cops, and it's interesting.
What the hell took you so long?
Oh.
Good thing you made your entrance when you did.
Good thing one of my snitches saw them escort you out of the club. Otherwise, you'd be 3/4 in the bag right now.
They must have been phony cops, hired by the reps for protection.
Cops, yes. Phony, no. I remembered Baker. He used to be an SID expert on coercive technique until he was fired from the force a couple of years ago.
A mercenary?
Bingo.
He won't have to worry about getting paid no more.
That stripper you interviewed, she's one of them. Figure it out. You must have made the call to Baker and that other bozo. Let's attend to some business.
I'm there.